Witam serdecznie, ja jestem Andrusek i zapraszam do sprawdzenia ze mną tej gry Beyond a Steel Sky. Przygodówka, kontynuacja Beneath a Steel Sky. Mamy wersję po polsku, co jest świetnie. Odpalam tą grę z różnych powodów i rozumiem, jeśli jesteście na tym kanale przez jakiś czas, to może wam się to nie podobać, wybaczcie. A ci, którzy odpalają ten film po raz pierwszy i oglądają mój kanał, dziękuję bardzo za wizytę i zachęcam do dalszego oglądania. Tak w ogóle to gram w tą grę, żeby trochę różnorodności było na kanale, oprócz Last of Us.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad.
Najlepszy czas na ryby.
Look, Foster, I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo. Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
Na razie wprowadzenie, także nie wiem o co chodzi.
My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
O kurde, to nie ryba.
What the? It was no fish.
Max, keep back! Milo!
Dad! What are they?
Max!
Porywacze?
Drop him, you...
Tak wyglądają, bo mają elektroniczną broń.
Foster! Help me!
Porwali dzieciaka, ale zostawili gości.
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
Babcia wyskoczyła z nienacka.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately. I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed.
No to chyba coś z przeszłości.
But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing. People.
Pustynia ala taka jak w USA w sumie. Myślę o tych westernach tego typu. Jakiś wiatraczek. Sępy, tylko jakieś dziwne.
Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
Okej, możemy się ruszać. Możemy się rozglądać prawą gałką. Możemy biec, czy nie? Możemy. Wciskam L2, właśnie. Żeby pobiec.
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand. Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
No!
O,
Birds!
ptaki ją okradają?
Wait, I just... Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
Ups, ptak zabrał jej sprzęt i poszedł, a reszta przyszła na kolację. Kakadu. Dobra, odsuńcie się od tego pana może.
No way I was going to get between those birds and their feast.
No nie mówcie, że one takie są odważne, widzę. Kiedy Foster znajduje się wystarczająco blisko, wskaźnik zamruga. Okej.
I needed to check out that body. It was the only clue
Aha.
I had.
Okej, czyli musimy odwrócić te ptaki od tego pana. Tylko co tu zrobić? Czy jest coś, co można...
I needed to check out that body. It was the only clue I had.
Czyli to jest jeden z tych porywaczy, któremu nie wyszło. No ale co ja mam zrobić? Widzicie, to jest przygodówka i będziemy się męczyć nad znalezieniem śladów.
I needed to check out that body. It was the only clue I had.
Okej, no ale jak podchodzę do ciała, to nie mogę nic zrobić.
I was short on food, but maybe I had something in my bag I could spare.
No w końcu. Powiedział, że ma coś w torbie. Ciasto. To podejdźmy może do kakadu.
I wondered if a needle's pie would draw them away.
Właśnie chcę to ciasto wybrać. Nie, jeszcze raz.
I wondered if a needle's pie would draw them away.
To jak położę ciasto obok może? Nie, muszę podejść. A, teraz. Kakadu, ekwipunek. Ciasto, użyj. Okej, poszły. Czyli ciasteczko wydaje się ciekawe dla nich. Dobra, to sprawdzamy ciało.
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days.
No, coś chciała wyciągnąć, może DNA? Tak zgaduję, tylko... No,
The logo. I'd seen it before.
co to za logo?
On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her.
Czyli teraz musimy iść za tą dziewczyną. A ja myślałem, że ten gościu to był jeden z porywaczy. Okej.
Union City. I was back.
Union City to miasto chyba, w którym on był w poprzedniej części. Ale poprzednia gra to jest z 94 roku, także możecie sobie pomyśleć, jaka grafika była, chociaż mówi się, że gra jest świetna.
Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge.
Zostawił
I wanted to
Joey'ego.
see for myself.
Aha. Na pewno bym więcej zczaił, jeśli zagrałbym w poprzednią część. Mówiąc ogólnie, to paliłem tą grę, bo człowiek ma zaległe gry w katalogu. I sporo gier chce przejść, starszych. Poleciało. Wiecie, a teraz wychodzi masa nowych gier. Wyszło teraz i jeszcze wychodzą. Jest ich coraz więcej, a ja chcę jeszcze starsze gry przejść, na które nie miałem czasu. A teraz tym bardziej, że mam trochę nauki i pracy, to będzie to powolny proces. I staram się raczej skupiać na tym, żeby się cieszyć z danej gry, niż żeby ciągnąć coś. Czemu mnie zatrzymujesz?
Unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay. I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No, but I do see an unregistered
Śmieszny
Gaplander.
robot. 2 CU?
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes. I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
Minos? A co to jest?
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines.
Ha.
So go register.
Czyli chcą nas zaczipować, żebyśmy mogli robić coś na mieście. No proszę, przyszłość. Na razie.
Pleasure.
Dobra, spadaj. Nie chce mi się rejestrować, ale te ptaszki tutaj przyleciały też. Mogę użyć łoma? Nie gadaj.
These were tough desert birds. Waving a crowbar around wouldn't faze them.
Można było nawet to zrobić, to było ciekawe. A, możemy biec przecież, właśnie. Dziwna ławka.
It was a tire or modern.
Opona.
I couldn't tell which.
No dobra, ten robot za mną leci wszędzie. A, muszę się zarejestrować, czy nie muszę się zarejestrować? Tam kolejny robot. Musimy ten chip wziąć, czy nie? Podejrzewam, że tak, bo to jest przygodówka.
I called upon my extensive background in engineering.
Możemy to naprawić? Hehe.
Hey, we fixed it!
Yeah, piece of cake.
Dude, council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the diagnostician and tech expert around here. Name's Obsworth.
Wyglądał naprawdę na sprytnego gościa.
Hey, have you by any chance seen a kid come through here?
Where's the little dude headed? On an adventure, is he?
Oh no. He was kidnapped, snatched from his village, and brought this way.
Oh, right. Nope. I haven't seen anything like that.
Będziemy szukać go długo pewnie.
Don't mind, I've got to get back to work.
Oczywiście, dobra, idź do roboty. Chociaż podejrzewam, że z nim będziemy musieli jeszcze gadać. No chyba tego chipa będę musiał użyć, co? O! Zbadaj.
There's something strange about the water. And there was an unmistakable smell of ozone.
Okej.
Up close, I could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence.
Aha, czyli to jest jakieś tajne przejście.
I hadn't seen one of these terminals in 10 years. Link. The evil behind everything that happened all those years ago. The attack on my village. The death of my mother.
Okej. No ten nowy system to też nie jest zły?
I recognized the girl. She
Jej!
was the one who'd run away from me earlier. Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my deed!
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
Chyba raczej zbieraczem, ale dobra. Zwłoki.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city.
That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff,
Okej.
trade stuff.
To może być pomocna postać.
Hearing let Big Steve fly off with my deed. It'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a deet?
My deed, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deet.
What's the deet for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No, this one had legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
Handel, zaraz. Duży Steve.
Who's Big Steve?
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deet.
Ha. Okej, no jest przywódca ptaków może, nie wiem.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen very often since inside's got, like, everything and free. But it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular item. Until Big Steve took my deet, that is.
Czyli musimy zabrać od tego ptaka to.
Tell me about this deed.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the deet to swap them. At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
I'm looking for a boy named Milo who might have come through here recently.
You're looking in the wrong place.
No pewnie tak.
Only boys around here are Pixel and Voxel, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
Wszystko chyba zapytałem.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Anytime. Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
No dobra.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal. A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
Chyba będziemy musieli się zaczipować, coś czuję. Albo spróbować może jeszcze z tym ptakiem pogadać.
A sand pit. In the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me.
No tak. Pieskownica dla dzieci. Dobra, ale gdzie jest ten ptak? Podejrzewam, że tutaj może.
There was a strange smell, and it was coming. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck. I reminded myself of the collective noun. A murder of gangs.
No tak, ale co możemy zrobić? Nie możemy użyć tego palca, nie, dobra. Może do czegoś się przyda. Ale nie teraz. Tylko gdzie jest ten ptak?
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it too.
Może on...
Excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
No zobaczmy.
Listen, you haven't seen a child come through here, have you?
Pinched something of yours?
No, he was kidnapped from a nearby village.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the gap.
Aha.
But I've never seen any come through here. Have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
No to ktoś coś wie pewnie, skoro więcej dzieciaków zostało porwanych.
What are you doing here?
Well, whilst Bruce's power cell remains as flat as a cow pat, not a whole lot.
So you're trying to get in the city?
Abso-bloomin' Trying being the operative word.
Wrócie, co to
Take
jest?
it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is... W?
Well, some of it.
He?
And what exactly is it that you're hauling?
Until I get the old boy back up and running, absolutely nothing. Old Bruce is taking a turn for the worse.
Okej.
Your
Akumulator.
truck's power cell has drained.
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows.
Heh, dobry.
There was a sandstorm, put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Turned into a few days. Trying to keep the mini case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts. Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to naught. And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power cell. Someone competent, I mean.
Have you spoken to Hobbsworth?
Didn't I say someone competent?
Aha.
That muffin doesn't know a panhard rod from a Chapman strut.
No raczej tak. Minika.
So, your truck is full of mini knockwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual,
Ha.
you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig.
Ha?
Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
Okej. Ale czy to spowoduje, że ptaki sobie pójdą?
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, mate, today's your lucky day. This is a vehicle.
Haha!
No,
Ale
I'm
nie
looking for
to!
a special vehicle.
But Brucey is special. All he needs is his power cell and we'll be on our way.
The vehicle I'm looking for had 4 legs and no wheels.
A vehicle with legs. Think you've got bats in your belfry, mate.
No właśnie, nikt tego nie widział i dlatego... No to w takim razie musi być coś tajnego. Albo jakieś roboty, no nie wiem.
The doors, they're locked shut.
Not locked, jammed. Oh, and I'm all out of lubricant.
So how can I get in?
Didn't you listen? It's a ritual. First, then. Have to move with the times, pal.
No dobra.
Mind if I take a look at the power cell? I'm pretty handy with this sort of stuff.
Hobbsworth has it. Told me he'd have it charged in a jiffy.
Great. How long ago was that?
About 1 million jiffies ago. My guess is it's either gathering dust or it's being ground to dust.
So all you need to get into the city is a charged power cell?
Land snakes alive, yes. A power cell. Do you want me to write it down?
No, I got it.
No powtarzamy się trochę, dobra, idziemy.
I'll be back.
I'll be here.
How can I be of assistance?
Nie, nie jesteś mi potrzebny. Teraz musimy uderzyć w zderzak i coś tam zatańczyć, dobra.
I didn't rate my chances against all of those razor-sharp beaks.
Idę bokiem, chłopaki, spokojnie. Ale widać, nie mogę nic zrobić. Dobra, może pójdziemy po ten akumulator. A, tutaj. No, namierz to, namierz, dobra.
There was an empty space where the power cell should have been.
Czyli musimy teraz akumulator zdobyć, dobra. Ale ten robot mnie... goni. Gdzie ten mechanik? Dziecko to nie. O, tego gościa. Może on ma to? Nie, ona nie.
Hi.
Hi again.
Thanks, Ember.
Bye now.
Ja szukam tego gościa, który tu był wcześniej. Oni nie stoją w miejscu, co jest akurat dobre. Wiecie, jak to jest w przygodówkach? Zawsze w tym samym miejscu wszyscy stoją, a tutaj zrobili trochę lepiej. Ale ten robot jest wkurzający. A tu można pójść? Aha, nie można.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Ten gościu zniknął całkiem, czy co? Bo podejrzewam, że tak. Dobra, chyba będziemy musieli się zaczipować, coś czuję. Gdzie ten gościu jest? A, jest! Dobra. To on ma tą baterię?
How can I help?
No, raczej nie.
Excuse me.
Well, hey there, stranger. How's your day going so far?
No na razie spoko.
Great, I'll bet. Anything old Hobsworth can do for you? By the way, just so you know, I'm on the clock.
Yes, of course, no problem. How are things going with Wendell's power cell?
It's in my office.
But how long until it's charged?
It's hard to say, but it's on my list.
No i co w takim razie?
Any updates on Wendell's power cell?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon.
Any updates on Wendell's power cell?
Not yet, but I'll get
Okej,
onto it
chyba
soon.
będzie trzeba to zabrać.
So what's your deal, Hop?
Alright,
And what exactly does a diagnostician do?
I find problems.
Znajduję problemy. Haha.
No, I just diagnose them. Minos fixes them.
Tell me about Joey.
Praise Joey. Not a day go.
Joey and I go way back. We must be talking about the same one.
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous, firm, resolute, moral, was magnanimous, proactive, and a friend to all citizens alike. Does that sound like your Joey?
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend. See you around, Hobsworth.
Oh, before I forget, I really appreciate your patience back there when I was fixing the bridge. Let me thank you properly. Give me your hand.
Okay.
A po co?
Oh, I forgot. You're from the Gap.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you don't have a U-chip, so I can't give you any kudos.
Kudos.
Well,
Dobra.
no thanks is enough for me.
Keep a smile on your face.
Oj, widzę, że będziemy musieli się zaczipować, bo...
A metaphysical symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
No nie mam pomysłu na razie, zobaczmy.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one. Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one. It was a statue of my friend Joey.
Ha!
I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. If Milo had been taken this way, I was sure Joey would help me find him. I needed to find someone around here who'd seen the stalker.
No tylko, że gadaliśmy chyba ze wszystkimi ludźmi. I gdzie te chipy? No właśnie.
I guess this was the immigration terminal.
No i co dalej? Możemy użyć?
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant.
Ouch!
A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand.
Okej.
I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
O, nagle pojawił się nasz znajomy.
By the sound of things, Hobsworth was hard at work. I decided not to interrupt him.
O, no to nie fajnie.
By the sound of things, Hobsworth was hard at
A
work.
tam pewnie jest ta
I decided
bateria.
not to interrupt him.
No dobra, to pobawmy się w takim razie z resztą. To używamy Minosa teraz. Przewodnik miejski. Ministerstwo Aspiracji. To brzmi trochę dobrostanu. To brzmi jak jakiś komunistyczna przyszłość. Dobra. To tylko jakieś informacje, które nie są mi potrzebne. A ty co robisz?
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda
Ha.
labeled Spankles.
No nie wiem, czy to dobre.
Maximum allotted Spankles allowance. Have a nice day.
A to chyba to samo co wcześniej. Przewodnik miejski, dobra.
Citizen, welcome to the abridged audio-visual unit.
O! Joey poszedł sobie, dobra, to w takim razie możemy wrócić do jego biura. Nie wiem jak on ma na imię w ogóle. W każdym razie ten mechanik, nieważne, ten...
Authorized citizen ID required.
O, czyli... Kiepsko. To mamy chipa, ale co z tego? Zobaczmy, czy ten gościu mi pomoże w czymś. Może da radę wejść do miasta. No chcę pogadać z nim, ale musi się pokazać ikonka.
It was Hobsworth, pretending to be hard at work. Hobsworth, was it?
Ah, hello again, stranger.
Kudos?
What are these kudos you've mentioned?
They reward people for doing what's right. Good for themselves, it's good for the city. Reward us for fulfilling our potential as proud Union City citizens. And under the benevolent gaze of the council, we are all happy. No one is ever sad. I figure your contribution to fixing that bollard earns you
To taka
one.
trochę
If you got a
dystopia.
U-chip.
Sure do.
Great. Hold out your hand. I just got There you go. Now you're even more awesome than you were before.
Thanks.
Fajniejszy niż
Don't
wcześniej.
thank me. Thank the council.
Any updates on Wendell's power cell?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon.
Any
Ale
updates
kiedy?
on Wendell's power cell?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon.
See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
To jest problem, jeśli chodzi o przygodówki, bo w tej chwili musimy znaleźć, co zrobić, z kim pogadać i w przeciwieństwie do Kony tam jeszcze można było w miarę ogarnąć. Pogadajmy z tym dzieciakiem.
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground. Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's
Dziwaku?
Weird guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid.
Ale toster pasowało. Czemu oni powiedzieli inaczej niż w tłumaczeniu?
What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety. Then he dropped the chain on his foot.
Haha. Dobrze.
I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12. How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Voxel, he saw this giant monster.
Okej.
What kind of monster?
Może to to.
A totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Voxel says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
No dobra. Potwór, no.
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Voxel, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So, later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
Who's Voxel?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
Karuzela.
The roundabout probably has a chain on it for a reason.
Yeah, and that reason is Mr. Hobbsworth is stupid. Can you fix it?
Tak, zobaczymy, no. Zaraz zobaczymy.
Around.
Call it if you need anything.
Może ten łom pomoże. No to teraz możesz... Pchnij, no dobra. No pcham, czy nie? No to teraz się chyba cieszy.
Hey, kid.
Push me. Push me.
I've got things to do.
Push me.
No nie wiem. And then you hurt me. Satisfaction, tak, dobra.
Hey, kid.
Push me. Push me.
I've got things to do.
Push me.
No dobra, pchnij, ale... My chcemy, żeby nam pomógł. Może trzeba zrobić to 2-3 razy? No teraz trochę szybciej się kręci. Okej, teraz chyba.
Hey, me again.
How can I help?
No właśnie. Voxel.
What's wrong with Voxel?
Like, why is he hiding?
Yeah.
I told you, man. He thinks he saw a monster.
Will you tell me where your brother is hiding? Maybe we can help each other out with our monster problems.
Właśnie.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You done me a favor. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but...
Wewnątrz ławy w ogrodzie. Okej.
See you around.
Call it if you need anything.
To chyba wiem, gdzie jest. Na początku przechodziliśmy koło tej opony, może to tam. O, jak na razie spoko. Kryjówka Voxela. A, już porozmawiaj mogę zrobić?
Hello, Voxel.
Shh. What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. I wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
How do you know about the monster?
Truth is, I'm a monster hunter. I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days. I think he came through here. And I'm looking for someone brave enough to see it and live.
Nie musi mówić od razu prawdy.
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beastie, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and
to
dark
blisko.
and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
It was big, like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
Aha, no.
Where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
Did you say you heard kids crying from inside the dog?
I think so. Sure sounded like that.
No to jesteśmy na tropie.
This giant dog. Where did you see it?
I was playing buzzsaws and dynamos with Pixel. I won, and he was really cross. Then, in the night, I woke up. It was totally dark. I'd heard this sound. Like feet padding along the road. Big feet. And then I heard screams. Children's screams. I ran over here and hid in my fort.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
People go in and out of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
Sure am. That's what monster hunters do best.
Ha,
And I'm
najlepiej.
gonna bring Milo and the other children back out.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
Petarda.
What is it?
A firecracker. I was gonna use it to kill the monster. But you can have it.
Okej, petarda.
What do I do with this firecracker?
I don't know. Throw it at the monster. But cover your ears.
No dobra.
See you around.
Hey, you got anything to eat? I'm kinda hungry.
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch. He doesn't usually know that, though.
Ah, understood. Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo.
Tak.
Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates.
No musimy się dostać tutaj. Ale
Authorized citizen ID required.
ten gościu musi to zrobić. Ale jak z nim gadam, to cały czas jest zajęty.
It was Hopsworth, pretending to be hard at work. Hey, Hopsworth.
Hey, what can I do for you?
No, mógłbyś...
This may sound like a stupid question, but how do I actually get into the city?
Well, first thing would be to head over to the city gates.
Yes?
If you got a valid ID, and just scan your U-chip, and the bridge will open.
Valid for what?
Now, that is the stupid question. You need a vehicle to get through the big doors there. If you have transport clearance, like that old fella with the smelly truck, you just drive up, scan your ID, and roll right onto the elevator down to the cargo bay.
Tak, ale...
Do you need technical expertise to be a diagnostician?
Of course! You need to know exactly where to point your scanner. See, I come to work, and I pick up my scanner here, and then I report the problem. My
Niezły robol.
is the key to the smooth running of Union City.
See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
Dobra, tylko że problem jest teraz taki, że potrzebujemy tej baterii. To może ta pani będzie to miała. Zobaczmy, pogadajmy z nią.
Hi.
Hi again.
Zobaczmy
I
to.
spoke to Voxel about his monster problem.
You what?
I think his monster is the vehicle I've been tracking.
Good for you. So you told him the monster was real? Won't be seeing him anytime soon. Nice one, Super Dad.
Miasto.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
You got one of them U-chips?
Yeah, just got one from the terminal over there.
That one's no good. They've given you a cheap temp ID so the droids don't run you over. Bridge only opens for citizens. So's, mate.
Aha, czyli nie dostaniemy się do miasta.
What were you doing out there in the desert with...
I told... Only now, Big Steve has my date and, ipso facto, the ID.
Voxel?
What...
Pixel told me.
Mate, stop asking questions. Meanwhile, where's Pixel? Me and him need to have some words about stranger danger.
What's a U-chip?
It holds your identity, yeah? All your messages and likes and favorites and that. Everyone from the city has one. So, you want something, or you want to get inside your house, and you just boop, and it just happens.
Thanks, Ember.
Later, man.
Dobra, to mi nic nie pomaga. Nie ma baterii albo czegoś? No coś tu musi być, coś musimy znaleźć. A, możemy włączyć.
Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out. There was an electric fence back there. I wondered if it was live. Ow!
No właśnie.
I was shocked to discover that it was. No wonder the gangs kept clear of this death trap.
Dobra, ale... Musimy dorwać chyba to urządzenie od tego ptaka, tylko...
The gangs look mean and ugly.
A, weź narzędzie, tylko jak?
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
I co tu zrobić? Muszę mu to zabrać, tylko jak? Muszę pewnie coś mu dać w zamian, albo coś takiego, co go odstraszy, tylko jak? No i nic nie mogę zrobić temu ptaku. Może muszę wyjść za miasto? No tu nie ma mapy, co? Wskazówki. Kakadu nie lubią głośnych dźwięków. Okej, można sobie zobaczyć jakieś wskazówki. Petarda, okej. Możemy użyć petardy na tych ptakach, dobra. Zaraz to sprawdzimy. No to macie, chłopaki. Haha! Poszły sobie, dobra. To teraz możemy otworzyć drzwi. Wykonaj rytuał wejścia. Co on powiedział? Walnięcie w zderzak.
Hit the bumper.
Potańcz.
These were not my best moves.
I pociągnij. Hehe. No co my mamy? Mini KK. To może tego nakarmimy, tego chłopaka teraz?
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Kanapka.
What's this about a sandwich?
Mr. Hopsworth always brings sandwiches from the city. They're so good. He's usually got one or two in his hut.
Should I ask Mr. Hobsworth if he wants to share?
No, don't do that. He likes sharing best when he doesn't know about it.
Okej.
Thanks, Voxel.
No dobra. Ptaki mam. Dostałem to minika czy coś tam. Paczka mini kiełbasek. Ale zaraz, to mogę jakoś je użyć na nim, czy co?
Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den.
Co z tymi kiełbaskami mogę zrobić teraz? A, już wiem! Temu ptaku dam, co ma ten patyk, tak mi się wydaje. Zaraz zobaczymy. Wszystko powoli zaczyna się układać. Jak nagle się trafi na trop, to można zaraz znaleźć kolejny. Dobrze jest tak coś bardziej wymagającego zrobić. Zobaczmy, no. Zwab.
Come on, big fella.
Ale gdzie ja mam go zwabić? A, tutaj, no dobra. Dobra, kiełbaska poszła, no i co teraz?
I didn't want the bird to mistake my hand for its next meal. I was going to have to think of another solution.
To co, to nie zadziała?
Come on, big fella. The game was too distracted.
Nie, no to już wiem, chyba 2 kiełbaski naraz muszę rzucić, tak mi się wydaje, dobra. Mam nadzieję, że te kiełbaski się nie skończyły.
Come on, big fella. The game was too distracted.
Może użyj tego? Nie. Jesteśmy na dobrej drodze. Ale co tu zrobić?
Come on, big fella.
Albo muszę znaleźć jakieś specjalne miejsce. Albo blisko jakiegoś ptaka, albo co? A, może koło prądu.
The gang was too distracted. I didn't want the bird to mistake my hand for its next meal. I was going to have to think of another solution. Come on, big fella.
Dobra, no to może podejdziemy do tego prądu. No nie wiem. Teraz wymyślam, może akurat. Haha, no tak. No i po ptaku, dobra. No to mamy to.
Deed was still functional.
No właśnie, weź. Bezinwazyjny aspirator danych. Co teraz możemy zrobić? Chyba nic, chyba pójdziemy do niej. Pogadajmy z nią, to się ucieszy.
Hi.
Hi again.
So this deed, pretty valuable, huh?
Oh, it's only a fundamental part of my enterprise.
And the ID that's on it?
You bet. That's a citizen's ID.
And that would grant access into the city?
You're a sharp one, ain't ya?
Guess what I just found?
A lot of nerve coming back here.
Nope. This.
What? My deed? I'll have that.
Sure, but how about I give you the deed in exchange for the citizen ID that's on it?
The deed for the ID? But
You wouldn't have it back if it weren't for me.
it wouldn't have been stolen if it weren't for you.
So we're even.
I suppose that's sort of fair.
Excellent. When do we start?
Have you got a U-chip?
Yes. My hand is still stinging.
Right then, let's get this over with, yeah? Pass me back my deed, Follow me over to my workbench.
Okej. Czyli teraz nam załaduje dane pewnie.
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old, deflated tires.
A i teraz muszę pewnie rękę tu włożyć, tak?
Hey, Ember.
You ready to do this?
I'm not entirely sure what this is.
You want that citizen's ID, right?
Tak.
Yeah. What do I need to do?
Cool. Just place your hand flat on the U-chip scanner. Over here on my workbench.
Dobra. Interakcja.
Like this?
Yeah, good enough. Let me just line up the laser. Oi, keep your hand still or you'll lose it.
Is this gonna hurt?
No more than getting the chip installed in the first place. Right, just transferring the ID now. You may feel a slight pinch. What was that?
That wasn't supposed to happen?
There it is again. Must be... nothing. It must be nothing. Looks like his name was Graham. A fine, upstanding citizen.
Graham. Got it.
Good luck, citizen Graham.
At last I had a citizen ID. I hoped that this was going to be my key to getting into the city.
Ciekawe. Zdjęcie było jego jakby. To mamy teraz identyfikator, ale... musimy pogadać z tym gościem. Może teraz w końcu się obudził. Gdzie on jest? Ciężko pracuje. Kamera mogłaby się trochę lepiej obracać, no ale dobra. No nic, pobiegamy dookoła. Powinien gdzieś tu być. Tam jest kanapka.
Graham's ID was finally starting to get me places.
O! Możemy wejść do środka, czyli nie trzeba było z tym gościem gadać. Gdzie ta bateria?
The power cell was completely wrecked.
To niedobrze.
The console seemed specialized.
No zobaczmy. No i co teraz? Użyj. Mamy skaner. Ukradliśmy skaner temu gościowi. Kanapkę też, pewnie. Pogadajmy z tym pseudomechanikiem. A, możemy kanapkę dać dzieciakowi. Dobra, to zrobimy to.
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Kanapka.
Food delivery for Mr. Voxel.
Oh, yes. One of Hobsworth's city singers. Do you want my crusts?
You eat them. Warriors need their strength.
I co teraz?
Can I grab another one of those firecrackers?
Sorry, mister. That was the last one.
Did anyone else see the dog?
No
Chyba
one
nie.
leaves it evening. But you do, don't you?
Don't worry, Voxel. I'm on the hunt.
No dobra.
Bye.
Pogadajmy w takim razie teraz z tym pseudomechanikiem.
Sure did. You said so. That's right. Although here's a funny thing. My wife never does do back in the farm. They always use to order for it. Anyway, we'll do it for you. How long have you been? Lost out. Well, the delicious raw remnants from my UK suggests at least 2 days. Aren't you worried they might go rancid? I'm not going to have to it. You feel it? You do, I don't. I don't see it. Well, I do need. And yes, what? Are you mad? Oh, it's a city. There's guns guarding the main gates and they make me stuff to use. Ah, that's easy. Great, what? A truck. What? Yours? No, not mine. Your mom actually moves with its own power. That being said, you won't even get across the bridge without an authorized ID. Citizen's ID gets you all the way to the city. Free to know. I got ID, alright, but my power cell's empty. Long story short, I can drive in. If I can drive in. What have you been? Oh, better not. I thought you loved them. Oh, of course I do. They're delicious. What? You'll get high on your own supply. Sorry? No sausage on thy own sausage. Oh, I see. Suit yourself. How are you? I'm fine.
No to teraz musimy coś z pojazdem zrobić. Tylko co? Może pogadam z tą babką jeszcze raz i zobaczymy.
Error. UChip firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
The firmware on my U-chip was out of date. I realized that I'd been sold a dud by Ember.
Aha, to i tak musimy z nią pogadać. Dała mi bubla, no to fajnie.
Hi.
Hi again.
There's a problem with this ID you gave me. I tried the bridge, but it wouldn't let me through. Apparently my U-chip is out of date.
Oh, right. They had to replace the hand scanner recently. Must be running on new firmware. Much newer than the crappy U-chips from that old terminal.
What happened to the old hand scanner?
No idea. Why would you even ask that? I didn't take it. Shut up.
Either way, the ID you gave me doesn't work.
Hey, listen, guy. The ID is tip-top. It's your U-chip that's the problem. It's old. Like you.
Well, have you got any newer replacements?
Nuh-uh. That U-chip is in you now. It stays there. You'll need to run an update, but my guess is you can only do that inside the city.
And without the update, I can't get across the bridge. I appear to be at an impasse.
No to niedobrze.
Yikes. Well, that ain't good. Could maybe hack the bridge, but... Nah. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Ha, hacker,
Did
dawaj.
you say hack?
Okay. So you know how everything here runs on Minos?
Minos? Surely that's not based off the old Link system.
That's right. When they upgraded, they dumped the old Link tech.
Smart shoes, smart toasters, smart light bulbs, smart fridges. Minos makes everything smart, smart, smart. Except the humans.
Anyway, you know how Hobsworth is always pointing his scanner at stuff?
Yeah?
That's his Minos scanner. Minos scanners let guys without any smarts figure out how machines work. Old Hobsworth has all kinds of safeguards so he can't mess things up more when they break. But with a few modifications...
Can you do more than just diagnose Minos machines?
Much more.
Could I borrow your hacker?
No właśnie.
Is that a no? Could I maybe trade you something for your hacker?
Honestly, probably not.
Okay, so if you won't trade me for that hacker, could you make me one?
For a price, and a whole lot of inconvenience.
What do you mean?
For starters, you need one of Hobsworth's Minos scanners.
No to mam to akurat.
You get me one of them, and then we can talk about next steps.
You mean this thing?
Oh, you found one already? Where'd you get it?
It was just lying around in Hobsworth's hut.
He really should be more careful. Right then. Let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my time, trouble, and effort.
Maybe later.
You know where to find me.
A jeszcze muszę dać jej coś? No dobra.
Hi.
Hi again.
Guess what I've got?
Go on.
A Minos scanner.
No dobra.
Maybe. Let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my time, trouble, and effort.
Palec
I don't
androida?
know if you can use this, but how about this finger?
Okay, creepy. Let me take a look. Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle.
So it's a deal then. You'll hack this scanner, and the finger is yours.
You betcha. Pleasure doing business with you.
Okej, palec
Meet me
androida
at my
się
workbench
przydał.
when you're ready. All right, one Ember grade Minos hacker.
Thanks. So how do I use this thing?
You activate scan mode, obviously.
Co, już gotowe? Aha!
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, that's the easy part. Now follow me.
Mamy skaner. Dobra, idziemy sobie ze skanerem.
This is how I find hidden systems. They're all over the place.
Aha! Ciekawe. Okej, automat.
There you go. One just popped into range.
Okay, what do I do now?
Use the big button at the top. Duh. Right, so this here is a diagnostic view of Minos.
Looks like it runs the vending machine.
No kidding. See those task nodes? The darker ones?
Yeah?
Well, unlike Hobbsy's little vanilla scanner, my hacker can swap them round. So let's see how smart you are. Wanna give me an infinite supply of spankles?
Aha, czyli wydaj napój, tak? Chwyć?
You did it! You're smarter than you look.
Okej.
Okay, apply the hack and you'll be good to go.
Zastosuj.
Alright, mate. Figure the rest out yourself. Oh, and try not to do anything too stupid, eh?
O, pewnie tak, pewnie zrobimy. No dobra. Dobra, zobaczmy, czy możemy zhakować ten most.
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
Error. UChip firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
Okej, aktywuj most. Zobaczmy. Zobaczmy, czy teraz zadziała. Nie udało się. No dobra, co dalej?
20 minutes later.
No, coś próbuję zhakować, ale ta wskazówka za bardzo mi nie pomogła. Nie wiem. O, proszę, udało się. No się namęczyłem, to wydawało mi się, że muszę coś innego zrobić, ale jesteśmy po drugiej stronie, świetnie. Dobra, stan gry jest zapisany i w tym momencie skończymy ten odcinek. Jak widzicie, trochę się namęczyłem, trochę to trwało, ale w miarę solidna gra, jak na przygodówkę. A tymczasem dziękuję wam za oglądanie. Tutaj był Andrusek i zapraszam na odcinki kolejne, jeśli macie ochotę. Uważam, że to nawet w miarę dobra gierka. która wprowadza trochę różnorodności do kanału, żeby nie było tylko Last of Us. No i tyle. Dzięki i do zobaczenia w kolejnych odcinkach. Do pogrania. Cześć!